Yeah, they've both been dealing with their own bodies. Tyler is feeling better, but he does need to go through the proper routine. See how he feels. I'll meet with the training staff after he does that. And Caleb has been grinding. So like a lot of guys, they could use a day here or there. And we think it's best right now, to try to get him feeling better. I don't think so. Yeah. Just don't ask him. Every team's different. So I don't think our team needed any kind of clarity. I think there was probably more just a passing interest of what's going on, with the rest of the league. We're all fans. So we had the TVs on, and I'm sure everybody was following it. There's the big moves that happened. But just in terms of in our house, I think everybody feels comfortable, where we are. We want to keep on, getting better. Hopefully get a couple more guys back into the mix, and then, get ready for this final stretch run.
All right, Ira Winderman, Sun Sentinel, go ahead.
Erik, just wanted to get your thoughts on KZ Okpala. I know there wasn't always a lot of time. There were a lot of injuries. He never really was able to get a foothold. Just your thought on the 2.5 years together.
We saw a lot of progress, and that's probably, the frustrating thing for him, because he wasn't able to get on the court as much as, he would have liked. But just in terms of his professionalism, his work ethic, his commitment to improve, all of those things, we saw it in our doors that he really improved. And, it's tough. Injuries are part of the game. And sometimes, at different points in your career, you have more of them than you do at other times. I think once he gets past this, I think he's going to have an opportunity to really, display his versatility, particularly on the defensive end. He has a lot of potential on that end. He can guard multiple positions. He's strong, he's big. And even in his small body of work, with us and the Nigerian national team, that jumps out, for sure. So, we definitely wish him the best. And once he gets healthy, I think he has great days ahead of him.
And part two of that would be you have 2 open roster spots now. You've always been very aggressive as a team on the buyout market. Erik, is there a point where it's too late to add someone? The March 1's the buyout deadline. You can sign someone after that if they get bought out by then. Does it really matter, or does your team have such a system that the right veteran can sort of fall into place?
Every team, every situation is different. I'm not even thinking about that right now. Just trying to manage our group right now, who's available, and get ready for this game tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And up next, we have Craig Minervini from Valley Sports Sun. Go ahead.
Thank you, Coach. Now that your team is healthy, do you feel like there's even another level to grow this season in terms of, the big three haven't really played a lot of games together, and how excited you are for the end of the season?
Yeah, we're excited about tonight. We all know what we're playing for, and I think it's very easy, for you to start thinking about what's ahead and the future and all that. I think that's been one of the most commendable things about this group, is we've been able to stay in the present moment and really take each competition, separately and have a professional approach to it. If you do that day after day, week after week, month after month, you become a better team. Regardless of the circumstances, whether you've had injuries, whether you've had your full rotation or not, I think we've gotten better.
And with CJ playing tonight, is it tricky from a matchup standpoint to not know what to expect with a guy joining a team of that kind of ilk?
He's definitely somebody that adds to their group, and I think they're really well coached. I think becomes clear when you see how much they've improved, particularly in the last 6 weeks. I think Coach Green has really developed a solid culture where the guys are believing in what they do. And you add somebody like CJ McCollum to the mix, he's a bona fide scoring punch in this league. He can do it in so many different ways. In terms of preparation, this is the world we've been living in. I mean, there hasn't been a game yet this season where either we know exactly who we have available and or the opponent. So we've been able to adapt and figure it out, the best that you can.
All right, Coach, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.